to the channel, everybody, where we love talking about movies and more. I'm your host, Mason Phillips, and today I got a little different video for you. We're going to talk about the announcement that came for Superman Legacy, or formerly known as Superman Legacy. We just found out it got retitled to Superman. Now, James Gunn put out this announcement, and I'm going to read that to you right now. It says, "Overjoyed to be announcing the start of principal photography on Superman today, February 29th, which just so happens to be, coincidentally and unplanned, Superman's birthday. When I finished the first draft of the script, I called the film Superman Legacy. By the time I locked the final draft, it was clear the title was Superman. Making our way to you, July 2025. Happy birthday, Clark. Up, up, and away." So the fact that they retitled the film, I kind of am happy that they did. I understood the title for Superman Legacy, what that meant for the character and what they were trying to do with that. What we were getting described to us was that this was a Superman that he wasn't the only hero. He was a hero among heroes. But in being so, he has to stand out. He has to establish his legacy as the last son of Krypton, and what that means for the people of Earth, for the people in his sphere, the people in his life, and the legacy of the people who have come before him. But I think calling this Superman, just straight up Superman. We've actually never had a movie that's just titled Superman. You might think that, well, the first Christopher Reeve movie was called Superman the Movie. It's the first one that's going to be called truly Superman. And I love that. We're coming right out of the gate. This is the first hero of the new DC universe, Superman. I gotta say, before all this stuff with the DC universe came out, I was really hoping that the DC extended universe would pick itself up and finally find some kind of plan, and it looked like they were going to do that because they finally brought back Henry Cavill in the mid-credits scene for Black Adam, and around that time it was also announced that James Gunn and Peter Safran were going to be taking over and launching DC Studios, and I was like, okay, they're picking up the pieces of the DC extended universe, and now they're going to run with this and make it their own. They're finally giving a plan to this. We're going to see where this is all going to collectively go. And I was really excited to see that. And then, unfortunately, we found out Henry Cavill was no longer going to be playing Superman, and they were going to be starting fresh. Yes, I was a little bummed with that. Yes, I was a little let down. I definitely wanted to see what Man of Steel 2 was going to be. And unfortunately, we didn't get that. But I'm also very intrigued to see the start of a new cinematic universe. These cinematic universes, like the MCU especially, the one that stands out above all, the one that everybody else is trying to aspire to be, they've been going on either for a very long time, or they just hit so many speed bumps at the beginning that they barely pick up any speed, or like the DC Extended Universe, where it had been going on for 10 years, and it never really found its footing. I feel like at the beginning there was a plan, but they were just so reaction heavy to everything happening. It was, oh, this movie's not performing well, it wasn't received the way we wanted it to be, so now we're going to reform it into something else that it really shouldn't have been. And it's where the studio would get overbearing with each project, and eventually would just turn it into something that nobody wanted. There was no true leader at the head of it all. No one to really give this universe a cohesive thread. And then James Gunn and Peter Safran come along, James Gunn being the one that's really got the creative mind and the vision to see where this is going to go. He proved himself with the Guardians of the Galaxy movies over in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, proved himself with The Suicide Squad in 2021, and then he gave us Peacemaker. Going with all of that, he was bound to get something else thrown his way, and lo and behold, it was the entire DC universe. And I'm really excited to see where he goes with this. I'm really excited to see where he takes us on this journey, where he takes us with Superman. We got a good look at the crest for Superman. It's going to be inspired by the Kingdom Come look for Superman. Now, the complaint has been that this is a Superman symbol that should be reserved for an older Superman, an aged Superman, one that's been at this for 20, 30, 40, 50 plus years. And I think that's what we're going to be getting to, and saying that this is what that Superman will be, this is what that Superman is going to grow into, but we're going to see the early stages of that guy. We're going to see the early stages of what it means to be, the big blue Boy Scout, what it means to be this superhero that stands out among superheroes, the one that all the other heroes are trying to aspire to be like. And I'm just really intrigued to see what this project's going to be. 2025 is going to be a stacked year for comic book movies. Just on the DC side alone, we got a Superman movie and a Batman movie coming out. We got Superman starting with the DC universe, and then we got the Elseworlds project. Robert Pattinson's The Batman Part 2. I'm really excited to see what that's going to be like. Later this year, we got Joker Folie à Deux. I think DC's on a really good track. I'm excited to see what DC's going to be doing. I'm not going in hesitant each time, being like, I think I might like what's going to be here, but I might just leave the theater going, meh. That's kind of how I was with Shazam! Fury of the Gods, although I think I like that more than most people. I really like The Flash, although the ending kind of fell apart and the CG was all over the place, and I don't even want to get into that. Didn't even end up going to see Blue Beetle, although I heard that was pretty good. And I also didn't even get out to seeing Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, because I think with that movie I was just like, what's the point? This universe is over, and I heard it kind of ended on, kind of a whimper. That's not the way the DC Extended Universe should have gone out. It's not the way we wanted it to go out, and now we can move on. And I think James Gunn's got a clear vision on where to take this. I think we need to give him credit here and see what he's going to deliver. He's never failed us yet. Not with the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, not with Peacemaker. Guys, in the comic book genre, trust James Gunn. Let's see what he's going to give us. Let's see what he's got for us. We got Creature Commandos coming out later this year. I don't know if we got the Waller series coming out this year or next year. And then just everything else with what's the Batman going to be like in this new DC universe? Is it going to be Jensen Ackles? Is it going to be Alan Ritchson? Is it going to be somebody else that we've never even heard of, or somebody we're just not thinking of? Guys, I'm really excited to see what's coming with Superman. Excited to see how David Cornsweet is going to play the character. Looking forward to his interpretation of it, and looking forward to see what James Gunn's got for us going forward. Let me know in the comments section what you think of the costume, what you're expecting to see in Superman in 2025. And with that, hit the like button, go down in the comments section again, let me know what you thought. I hope you have an awesome and a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.